Yeah, I've been at various courses and workshops about teaching large classes, of mixed quality, I would say, from disastrous or totally useless on one end to fantastic at the other end. The best one was offered here at Queen Mary quite a few years ago, and it was run by actors. And so they were essentially trying to teach us some tricks of the trade on how to face a big audience. These people were just West End actors, but they were running a business to train members of parliament to talk in front of TV cameras. And somebody organized for them to come here and give a 2 or 3 hour workshop at Queen Mary. And so they started teaching us some very simple tricks of the trade, which I find absolutely fascinating. And I used them on a regular basis. So when you get in front of a large audience, the first thing you do, you start counting, I don't know, the blonde girls. So what happens when you count the blonde girls? That you just look around and you show this interest in the audience, right? They don't know what you're looking at, but they know that you have some kind of interest in them. Or people with a hat, or maybe now you could count how many times you've heard a mobile phone being used. But so and so you start establishing this contact with the audience while they settle down. Then they told us to create sort of centers of interest or foci. So you look at a fraction of the audience, a sector of the audience rather, and you sort of and you talk to them. So you approach them, you get closer, and then you move back, and then you address another part of the audience. And then there's another part of the audience. So you keep changing your target audience almost constantly. Not talking sort of in an anonymous way to all of them, but then moving around, of course. You move from one side and move to the other side, and then you move again, and then you stand back, and move, and they follow you. And so this prevents them from getting bored. Then. If you want to capture if you have a very large class, one of the trick is to bring them towards you. Is you address the back row, speaking rather loudly, and then you lower your voice a bit, just to sort of bring them in. But the best one is how to deliver punchlines. You ask a rhetorical question, and then you wait a couple of seconds, and the audience remain sort of suspended, because they don't know whether you're asking a question and you're expecting them to answer the question, or whether that is a rhetorical question, and that creates that kind of little tension. At that point, you deliver the punchline, and it's very effective.